Tyler, what made
Recording in
you
progress.
choose coming to come to the Jets?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of reasons behind it. I think it really starts with just what's being built here. What they've already done in free agency. It's a similar offense to what I played in Minnesota, and just kind of the vision they have for this team and where I fit into that. I just think it was a perfect fit.
Tyler, when they signed CJ Uzomah, how did that impact you at all? Did you think that maybe you weren't going to be a Jet because they signed the tight end, or did were they communicating with you that they were still interested in you?
Yeah, we were communicating the whole time, and they reassured me that it was kind of part of the plan from the get go. For this system, you need tight ends, you need two tight ends for sure, and I think we complement each other really really well, on and off the field. And I also think we can both do everything that a tight end needs to do, whether it's run game, pass pro. Like I think we both do all that, and I think it was a really good fit.
Tyler, were the numbers you put up last year, was that just a matter of you finally getting an opportunity?
Yeah, that's right. For my career, it's kind of been the underdog, a little bit of the whole time, being a walk on basketball player to walk on to waiting my turn in college to waiting my turn in the NFL, and I always knew what I could do. I needed the opportunity, and when it came, I was just I was excited for it, and I think it was really just me scratching the surface of what I can do.
How much damage do you believe you and CJ could do in this offense together?
Unlimited. I think that me and CJ can, be one of the best, if not the best, tight end duo. I think we are both really talented. Like I said, can both do a little bit of everything. He had a really good year last year. I had a good year last year, and it's just before I just met CJ yesterday, but before that, I've just heard unlimited good things about him. Whether it was, just how he's a locker room presence, how good of a guy he is on and off the field, and I just think that it's going to be. I think on the field we can do a lot of damage.
Tyler, when you're a free agent who makes his living by catching the football, how much consideration is the quarterback of the team, you're considering? And secondly, what are your impressions of Zach Wilson?
Yeah, I've talked to Zach a little bit already, and coming out of college, I really like Zach. Coming into free agency, I think one of the big things I wanted was to be, with a young quarterback. Especially him with his arm talent, his mobility, and just all the things I've heard about him from players and coaches about how he approaches the game. It seemed like a perfect fit, and I was excited to help him whatever he needs to grow or help be, whether it's helping in the locker room or helping on the field or being that safety blanket, whatever it is. I'm just excited to be part of his growth.
Tyler, when you look at the Jets, it's been a long time since they've been in the playoffs, long time since they've been a winning program. So what is it that gives you confidence, that this is somewhere you wanted to be?
I think for agency, just how it's went so far is a great indicator. I think how the players that are coming in, but the type of players that are coming in. I just think it's, we got a lot of, like I met DJ yesterday, Jordan, Lakin, CJ, and, everybody just has that, everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants to help turn this thing around and be part of it. And it's just a really good, I've been here about 24 hours, but just the feeling you get from the players in the building, like you sometimes just get that feeling that things are heading in the right direction. And I think you get that feeling right now.
When we look at this offense, Tyler, the system that came in last year, San Francisco gets referenced a lot, obviously, because of Shanahan and LaFleur coming from there and Saleh coming from there. When you see like what George Kittle has done in that offense, is that kind of the prototype for the tight end in this offense?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, Kittle being one of the best, if not the best, tight end in the NFL, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons or close to it. I definitely think it's a great offense for a tight end in general. The way you block in the run game, it puts you in good situations. The route tree and the opportunities you get in the pass game, I think are better than a lot of other systems, and I think it's just a perfect fit for a tight end.
You guys did something similar in Minnesota, Tyler?
Yeah, it was very similar. Coach Kubiak kind of ran the same West Coast system. Obviously, there's different intricacies, but very similar system.
Tyler, you talked about them telling you that this offense needs 2 tight ends. Just why do you think that's so important? And as a blocker, just in terms of being in this offense, how do you see your role and what can a tight end bring to an offense in terms of blocking?
I think 12 personnel, being in 12 personnel as an offense is something that just makes it really tough on defenses, especially nowadays, again, 12 personnel and the way the tight end position has developed. A lot of people are going to play nickel to it. And, if a team lines up with nickel, then you like to think you have the advantage in the run game. Also, if you're in 12 personnel, that means you're passing the ball, you probably have a linebacker on a tight end and a safety on a tight end. I just think it gives you a ton of different mismatch problems. It gives you an advantage in the run game. And, football nowadays is about matchups. And I think at the end of the day, you put your best matchups on the field, whether it's, tight ends, running backs, receivers. And I'm just excited to see, what the coaching staff has planned and how it all unfolds.
Tyler, when we spoke to CJ yesterday, he said, you were a guy that he's enjoyed watching over the years, and he was pretty fired up. And he said, you look at this tandem, it's about to get dirty. That's what he said. So, he's pretty excited about you guys. Just kind of the energy that he has, the energy you have on the field, and that kind of thing. Just like one of the other guys mentioned, the Jets haven't had a lot of production at the tight end position. What do you see? Just you both of you coming in and like him enjoying what you bring and you enjoying what he brings and that kind of thing. How you play off each other and complement each other.
Yeah, coming into it, I heard so much about CJ, like his personality. Like watching that first interview was like a perfect example of just how fired up he is, how energetic, how positive, and that's someone we want to be around because obviously, football is a tough game, and there's days where it's hard. Maybe you don't want to go to practice or something, but I don't know him extremely well yet, but he seems like that kind of guy that loves being at work every single day. And, I'm excited to be around someone that is like that because I like being at work and I love playing football. And I think me and CJ are going to turn around the whole tight end, not being productive thing. I think, like he said, it's going to be dirty. I think we're going to go and produce at a high level. I think we're going to have fun playing together. I think we're going to have fun off the field. I think that it's just, and that's why even after the signing, I still can't. I just think it's a really good situation. And, he's an 8 going on year 8, I think. 8 or 9, and whatever it is, it's someone that I can learn from, someone that can help me, someone that can help me grow as a football player. And as a football player, I always want to get better. That's been the story of my career. It's always been progressing after switching sports and kind of just keep getting better every year. How do you get better? How do you get better? And the opportunity to learn from someone that's been doing it for that long is another exciting thing about it.